everyone's sick in our house and I have to make some content. I was encouraged by a mutual, so I'm making content. We're making, of course, soup. And it's going to be, of course, chicken noodle soup. Let me walk you through the ingredients. I have pre-made, pre-cooked, pre-shredded chicken that I cooked last night. I just boiled, that's actually how I got the broth too. I just boiled a bunch of bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs until they were done and shredded the meat, and then took the bones and put those in a bag and put those in the freezer because they could still be used as stock. Anyways, so I got 2 little things of shredded chicken. Onion. Oh, and I forgot, hold on. A little bit of garlic. We have our celery and our carrots. We also have the broth that I mentioned. This is from the chicken thighs. While I boiled them, I added some spices and some herbs, as well as some garlic and an onion. So we got 2 quarts of this. And now I'm starting on the herbs. So I got oregano leaves, rosemary, herbs de Provence, bay leaf. I'm gonna add turmeric to this soup because it's very good for when you're sick. And then of course we got garlic and onion powder, and then salt and pepper. So I'll be back in a second. I just realized that I said herbs de Provence when I meant Italian seasoning, so I put all those herbs in here and I'm going to give them a little crush to make them all a little bit uniform, because that rosemary is still pretty large and fibrous. Okay, now we're going to turn the heat on our pot and we're going to put some oil in and we're going to saute those veggies. So give me a second. Okay, we got that oil hot. We're going to put the onion and garlic in, and then we're going to put that celery and carrot in as well. And we're going to saute those up until they're soft, and then we're going to add some seasoning. Starting to look nice and soft. We're going to let them go for a couple more minutes. Okay, these veggies are looking sweated. They're looking pretty good. Ooh, steaming. We're going to add, oh God, that's heavy. We're going to add the seasoning. We're going to add half the seasoning. Maybe a little bit more. We're going to stir all that in. I do want to say that I went heavy on the seasoning with this mixture because the broth that I made with the chicken thighs that are going into this recipe is not very seasoned or salted or anything like that. It's just basically boiled chicken with onion. So I am going heavy on the seasoning with this. Okay, we're putting some chicken in. We got 2 of those. Oop. There we go, got those in. We're gonna stir that up. All right, so we got that chicken mixed into the vegetable mixture. And if you look down here, sorry, I'm using one hand, you can see all the fond that is gathering at the bottom of the pot here. We're gonna take that broth, we're gonna pour that in, and we're gonna use this opportunity to scrape all that fond off the bottom. So I'm gonna have to put the phone down, hold on. Okay, we got the bottom of the pot scraped up. I'm gonna add the 2nd quart of liquid here. And then we're gonna wait. Oh, and then I almost forgot, got the bay leaf. We're gonna put a couple of bay leaf in here, and then we're gonna bring this up to a boil, and we're gonna put a little bit of noodles in. So hang tight. Okay, our soup is boiling. I am going to add half of this 12-ounce bag of wide egg noodles into the soup. As the noodles start boiling and absorbing that liquid, please feel free to add more liquid, water or broth as the time goes on, so it doesn't absorb all of the liquid. Because we're making soup here, not soup. Okay, the noodles are done. They're at al dente, so it's time to dish it up. There you go. Here's the finished product. Let's give it a taste. It's gonna take a minute because this is really hot. Mmm. Mmm. That's really good. You know, it is just a basic chicken noodle soup, but the extra steps of cooking, like using the bone-in chicken and then making your own broth when you cook the chicken, it really does take it to an extra level. I would highly recommend making soups of all kinds, but chicken noodle soup is always going to be a great go-to. The fact that I already had the chicken shredded up, that I cooked it ahead of time, some meal prep shit for you. But yeah, enjoy.